is always greener in somebody else's lake. You dream about going up there.
The first hydroelectric power plant began operating September 30th, 1882 in Appleton, Wisconsin. By 1886, there were 45 hydroelectric power plants in the U.S. and Canada. By 1889, there were 200 in the U.S. alone. Hydroelectric power plants continue to become larger throughout the 20th century. This energy is collected from nature by precipitation.
There is a lot of equipment that is required to produce electricity in a hydroelectric power plant. The most important part is the dam, which is a huge wall that stops the flow of water.
There are gates that are on the dam that open and pulls the water through, and as you open the gates, more gravity pulls the water through easily. Once the water enters the gate, it goes into a pipeline which carries it to a turbine. When the water hits the blades of the turbine, it then starts to move, which is attached to a generator. Turbines can weigh up to 172 tons and turn at a rate of 90 revolutions per minute.
As the turbine's blades turn, magnets inside the generator also turn. They hit copper coils producing alternating current known as AC by moving electrons. When it passes past the copper coils making alternating current, it goes through the powerhouse, which takes the AC and converts it to higher voltage current.
The generators have 4 wires that lead to the outside. The wires then transport the electricity that was produced by the hydroelectric power plant to nearby towns like the Hoover Dam. The wires lead to Las Vegas, which is powered by the electricity which was produced by the dam.
The used water is carried through pipelines called trail racers and re-enters the river downstream.
Places where hydroelectric power usage is Nevada, Arizona, and Wisconsin.
There are many advantages for hydroelectric power plants because once made, they are a constant rate being produced of electricity because of the gates being open and closed when you want them to. It is also long-lasting and doesn't cause much pollution. There are also disadvantages because they are very expensive to build but are long-lasting. One of the well-known hydroelectric power plants that everyone is familiar with is the Hoover Dam. The Hoover Dam powers all of Las Vegas and most surrounding cities. It is in half Arizona and half of it's in Nevada.
We have talked about several topics in our class throughout the year. One of the topics we discussed is how some things around us harm our land use and our environment. Hydroelectric power can have a huge environmental impact by changing the environment and affecting land use, homes, and natural habitats in the dam area. Most of hydroelectric power plants have a dam. These structures may obstruct fish migration and affect their populations. Operating a hydroelectric power plant may also change the water temperature and the river's flow. These changes may harm native plants and animals in the river and on land. Reservoirs may cover people's homes, important natural areas, agricultural land, and sites. So building dams can require relocating people.
Is always greener in somebody else's lake. You dream about going up there, but that is a big mistake. Just look at the world around you, right here on the ocean floor. Such wonderful things around you. What more are you looking for? Under the sea, under the sea. Darling, it's better down where it's wetter. Take it from me. Up on the shore, they work all day. Out in the sun, they slave away. While we're devoting full time to floating under the sea. Now here all the fish is happy, as after the waves they roll. The fish on the land ain't happy.